It seems to have gone AWOL again. I really need a new computer. We got most of the way there anyway.
Most of the way. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Back
How are
again.
you?
Good. Episode 19 of this.
Yeah. Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm just going to take some cough medicine.
Right.
I won't do it on camera because I don't take it. I don't use a spoon. I don't want to encourage that.
It's a suppository, is it?
No. I just drink it straight out of the bottle.
Just gonna, Right.
So, how are you?
Cannot complain. I have my wife arrived back with my third kid from Townsville. So a 3-day drive, and they got back late afternoon. And Jenna came back from Adelaide yesterday, so we've got 5 people in the house now. We'll have 6 probably by next Monday.
So it's a lot noisier all of a sudden.
No, not really. No.
Yeah.
We're all just in their rooms, just doing their own thing. You know. Because Aaron's walking and go, "Oh, that's new. Oh, that's new. How long have we had that? Oh, yeah." So
It's almost like they're teenagers again.
Yeah.
Just sitting in their room and ignoring each other.
That's good. How are you?
I'm right. I've been quite productive this morning. So, Kay had an appointment, ECT appointment yesterday, but they decided not to go ahead with it because the risk of her getting ill again was too high.
Okay.
So they didn't want her put her through that over Christmas. So she's going to have it after Christmas instead. But they can't figure out what's causing it. And I came up with an idea and I put it to the consultant and he went, that actually makes sense. And that fits. And what I've done is, he said, if you got any more information or you develop it any more, let me know. So I came home yesterday and did some research and stuff like that, and I have ended up writing like a 7-page report with all calculations in and all sorts.
A thesis.
Yes, a hypothesis and a thesis. And it's got all the references in and things like that, explaining how the fact that the 3 separate parts of Kay's health, so like the ECT, the achalasia, and then the fact that she had an operation called helismyotomy. It's only by combining those 3 that it explains why she's having this problems she's having.
Okay.
Because individually on their own, they wouldn't cause a problem. But because she's got all 3 at the same time, and I've explained how they interact with each other and all how the proteins interact and trigger the other parts and things like that. And I rang up the department this morning and spoke to the nurse. I said, "Well, I can't obviously give you the doctor's email," she said, "but if you can print it off and bring it in 2 weeks when you come in," she said, "but for now, just give me a brief explanation of what you've come up with." And I explained to her. She went, Tell you what, she said, did you say you put recommendations in? I told her the recommendations are put in, and she went, "That sounds about right." She said, "Try that, try that, and if that works, then we know that that's what's causing the problem." She said, "And bring it in, what you've written in for the consultants, so that he can go through it and speak to the rest of the care team about it." I was like, "Wow, somebody actually listened to me."
So sorry. What?
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So I've done that. I created a 7-page thesis. I've also sprayed parts for Omnibus.
Yes.
There's something else as well. I can't remember what else I did. Oh yeah, rang up the different council and things like that this morning as well. So I've been quite busy.
Good.
Yeah. And of course I watched the new Just Making Conversation podcast last night.
I have not.
You should. It's good.
I don't know. I should.
A Christmas one.
A Crimbo one. So you're going to have Skull. Bit of Veteran creates. It's like skull modeling, banter, and neurosurgery.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. But I've been trying to explain to them or trying to tell them for a while that I don't think it's because what was happening is you go to one, they go, oh yeah, what we're doing wouldn't cause all that, so it's nothing to do with us. Go to the number 2, and then number 2 go say the same thing, say go to number 3, and then number 3 go same thing, go back to number 1.
Don't give me that, you snotty face heap of parrot dropping. Yes, yeah. All that.
And I kept trying to say to him, look, I think you're right. What you're saying is correct. However, I don't think you're looking at it from the right perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did is I sat down and I looked at it I started from the part of her anatomy that's causing the problem, and worked my way back through the system, neural pathways and things. And that's how I figured out how they're all interacting with each other and why it's different for her, because she has these other conditions, whereas they've been looking at her as if she's a normal patient.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
So
good luck.
Yeah. Thank you. So, oh yeah. Yesterday I finished. That's what I did. Finished masking off that he's ready for spraying today.
Oh, for the Model T.
Yes. So a lot of post-it notes and sticky tape. Yeah. Right. Shall we go through this comments? Oh yeah, we should talk about what we're doing today as well. Whoops. Should have done that first, really. So today, as everyone who watches normally knows, we're doing the MiniArt Omnibus 1919. John has it behind him.
Oh, it's up here, actually. Oh, yeah, the box.
Box, yeah.
I see. Yeah. Do you like that? That thing.
There you go. It's looking good.
Didn't drop it.
Yeah, I'm not that far yet.
From dropping it.
Yeah, it's fun so far. We're going well. We're actually about 2/3 of the way through now, aren't we?
I reckon we're close to, like basically it's built at the back stair section for me, and that's sort of it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's do some comments so we can do some modeling.
Yes.
It's yours.
Yes. Tiff says, all aboard, folks. Your boarding pass is the like button. Please don't forget to hit it and behave today. I'll be watching back later. For some reason, I haven't got a timer in the corner. Normally I have a timer. Do you?
Yeah, live 9, 20, 21, 22.
Why is it not on mine?
Oh, I should have said, no, it doesn't say we're live. We have to start again. No, apparently we're live. JT says, hello all. Tiff will be the fair enforcer. Well, Andy says, I'm sure I heard that joke before.
Bob says, good day all. At the risk of contradicting JT, surely Tiff should be the dark enforcer. Keeps telling us she's not fair-haired.
And he says, note to self, must buy strong door locks. This year's bonus bags for kiddies contain sets of neon finger paints. Oh, no.
JT says, laugh out loud, Bob. Hope you're well today. I look at the Strand Beast and think of you. That was a fun project. Yeah. Sounds romantic.
He says, REO Speedwagon is getting me up. Roll with the Changes is a great song. I don't think I know that one. All I know is, all I want to, the one, I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember the name of that song.
Sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Oh, I know. So, like, never, something that's feeling anymore. But I wonder what it did. something right. That one. REO Speedwagon. It's the only song I know.
Yeah.
This feeling. Anyway. Carrying on. Bob says, thanks, JT. 4 more beasts being distributed for Christmas. I am alive, but hurty. Been trying not to do much and it's kicking back.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
JT says, my pleasure, same here. Put paint on the West German Destroyer project. Looking great. Paint and decals came yesterday. Chased some things that irked me. I'll fix the windows on the bridge. Excellent.
Tiff says in a really deep Australian accent, I'm not here today to be an enforcer, but I agree with Bob. The Dark Enforcer sounds better, though I found my first grey this morning when brushing my hair. It's Marley's fault for stressing me out. Get some time up, Tiff. Just one. Stripes. God.
She's getting an old lady now, isn't she?
Lady. She'll be the first one.
Lady.
Hmm.
Bob says, Tiff, to be possessor of only one grey hair. I have more now than my father did when he passed in his 80s. I don't recall him having any, and it bugged friends, neighbours, and relatives. Yeah, I've got quite a few grey hairs, especially my beard.
Oh, diddums.
It's where I used to have ginger hair.
Oh, what's worse?
All right.
Yeah, JT says, Tiff, look at it as a badge of honour with the grey starting. I got depressed with mine and realised it is a gift to grow older. Doesn't always feel like it, but it is. It's a gift that keeps giving as far as I'm concerned.
Bob says, JT, definitely a gift to grow older. The alternative is not nice. That's true.
And he says, incidentally, I've discovered the secret of infinite life. Breathe in, breathe out. Repeat ad infinitum. So, yeah, one of the last things my dad said to me was, he plans to live forever, and so far he has succeeded.
JT says, absolutely, Bob. I'm amazed to be 51 and never thought I would be here. This group of members are a gift I found and a reminder of good things in me and what I can still be. Oh,
nice.
Ow.
And he says, Bob, I always wondered how differently people would live if they understood death. Not for a while for me, though. Got lots to do yet. It's those models. Lol.
Joe says, thank you, Bob. I will try to remind myself, Mr. Harris, breathe out, breathe in. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. And Bob says, Joe, pass the message. Let's create a race of immortals.
Joe says, and coffee. Don't forget coffee. No.
Adam's in. He says, afternoon, beautiful people, and Mike.
Thank you, Adam. Git. Bob says, oh no, I forgot coffee.
Patrick's in saying, g'day all.
Hey, Patrick. JT says, Bob, I am Thompson of the clan Thompson. I have been alive for 4.5 centuries. I am immortal.
I'm Cloud of the clan McLeod. Jim says, greetings to all on screen and in chat. Hello, Jim.
Hey, Jim. Stu says, hi all, you wait all week for an omnibus and then 2 come along at once.
Jim says, at you, to quote Bill Murray in the film Stripes, I don't know.
JT says, hello, Mikey and John. Hello, JT. He says, hey, Jim.
David DeBell is in. He says, morning, Mikey, evening, John, and everyone in the chat.
Hello. Joe says, we don't need music, Mikey. We have you and John. Good to see you both, especially the Dungeon Master Tipster.
And Bob says, Dr. Mikey.
That'd be funny. Can you imagine if I actually went to Open University and actually got my doctorate?
Yeah.
That would be so funny.
and a FIFA Peace Prize. It'd be great. Okay. JT says, Joe, Tiff is our maître de donjon.
JT says,
at least I hope it made Tiff laugh.
Yeah, there you go. And he says, a great British car and Model T. Haha.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. And yeah, GT reminds me of I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. It's by REO Speedwagon.
Adam says, I need to order chipping fluid for tomorrow. Time to hunt. What's tomorrow? Humvee. No, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Tomorrow's day off.
Yeah, except from
you.
tonight. Yeah, except from tonight, because tonight, 8 o'clock, it's definitely tonight because it's Tuesday today. We got the Gary Stuff live stream over on Gary Stuff, obviously. David says Julian is still in hospital, says he's okay. The Amazon failed, no charger till tomorrow, so not able to spend time on phone.
Oh, okay.
Bless him.
Okay. Jim says hello, JT and Joe.
Patrick says hi, Jim.
Yeah, hi, Patrick. Back from Jim.
And Adam says, I'm doing L chips on the Stuka. Ah.
Yeah. L chips.
L chips. I don't. Why L chips? Do you know?
The chips.
Mm.
Il Chippo. JT says a PhD. I could see you doing that, Mikey. Go for it.
I couldn't afford it, mate. And it wouldn't do me any good anyway. They still wouldn't bloody listen half the time. But that would be funny.
All right. Is that all for the comments?
Yes. That's it. Points.
All right. So, looking down then. This is where it was last week. Yeah. So
I just realised. Can you hear my washing machine, by the way?
No.
Oh, sorry. Just
by washing machine, do you mean Kay?
Oh. She will not
no.
be happy about that. I'll go and close the door. You keep up the pretense that I'm here, John.
Right. So yeah. So this is where we were last week. I've done the top bit. It's sort of together. It's together. I've got the brass handrails there. During the stream yesterday, Malcolm mentioned maybe I should run a wire for the bell. I could do that, but the deal is I don't know where it runs or whatever, so I can't be accurate. Maybe Mikey could look up in the book the reference material he has for this, but I'm not sure where to run any wiring or whatever for the top, so I'll just ignore it and just not have it. So what I plan to do today, I'll probably want to get this stuck on there so I don't knock off these rails. But I'm at the point where I can put the advertising slogans on the side of that and then stick that on top there. So that's what I'm going to aim to do today.
Excellent.
And then the rest of it is, building up the stairs at the back. What I have to do first is clean up a little bit of just messy paint here. So fix up the red and the off-white and put a lens on that little thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, little things like that. Little sunscreen for the driver. I'll probably get the driver on. That's what I'll aim for today. Just that sort of, just gack.
Yeah.
Just gack.
I just remembered I need to clean my airbrush.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, because I varnished those parts this morning. And then I got sidetracked. So I'll just quickly do that.
Okay. So
we've got 19 people watching and 13 likes.
Wow. It's all right. Okay.
I've noticed this yesterday and Friday. The likes seem to have gone down and the comments.
It's because I'm part of the stream.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Maybe we're disappointing our audience.
Clearly.
Bob says, good grief, I spent one day supervising daughter wrapping heaps of Christmas stuff and people end up in hospital. What happened? We don't know, mate. He won't say. But he just says that he's okay. They're just keeping him in.
Yeah. But even if we did know, I'd rather not the whole world know medical incompetence.
Yeah, it's his business to tell people.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, GMs and Gary's in saying quick hello from me before we go to the Models for Heroes face-to-face session. Mystery parcel had just arrived.
Yes, and I know what it is.
Do you?
Yes. It's off Mystery Nick. So
Oh.
I know what the parcel is, but I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Certainly not where he's listening. He can open it on either Christmas Day or he can open it on Monday when we open all our presents. It's up to him.
Right.
JT says, hi, Gary. Adam says, now, next question. Anyone have chipping fluid they can recommend? I have chipping fluid.
I don't know. Really, it depends what paint you're using.
Yeah. I can't remember what I've done with the bloody chipping fluid, but
yeah, it really depends on what you're using because, like, the Vallejo have a chipping fluid for their stuff.
yeah, that's the one I use.
Chipping medium. Really, I've only used it with the Vallejo model color and model air, but the thing is, when these dry, they're sort of rubbery. So if you peel off a bit, it'll just keep peeling off like skin after sunburn. So whereas if you use, say, SMS, that's really hard to get off, and you can rub it with really sort of great bit of sandpaper or a sanding stick, and it would still be hard to remove. So it really depends what paint you're using as to what chipping medium you'd want to use.
Joe says, if you would have listened to John and taken the medicine as a suppository, you might have more views and likes, maybe. No.
Well, I'd watch it back. No, I wouldn't. Not that close.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Jim says, Adam, hairspray, aka chipping fluid. Yeah, hairspray works quite well.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, I've used that. I have bought the brand.
Bob says, chipping fluid, like spray, crisp and dry. JT says, wait till Christmas. Not. I open gifts people send when I get them. Adam says, I'll be using Vallejo SEM. I'll grab some Vallejo.
Vallejo.
Yeah. It works all right. Jem says, oh, sorry. Mr. Morris says, get well soon, Coolian. And then he corrects himself saying Julian.
Julian.
And then he says he's going to open it Monday then. I know what it is. La, 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 la. I know what all the presents are. And now he's saying, see you later, guys.
Yeah, enjoy your session.
Have a good session. I believe it's their Christmas party today. What are you saying?
Oh, okay.
Gino says, hello, Mikey and John, and hello to everyone in chat. Hello, Gino.
Hello.
You feel a bit better, buddy?
Yeah.
Bob says, oh dear, I must be too old if I'm mentioning a popular frying oil from the 80s. In my day.
Popular meat part, I'm afraid.
In my day, I used to do that, pushing a P up bill with my nose. Why would you want to do that, Grandad? I don't know, but we did it.
Okay.
You were proud to be a mining lad.
So I scraped my nails, but they're still black after picking up.
You've probably got the tar and bitumen
under
them. Because that's a nightmare to remove.
I mentioned to Bron, she's not happy. You know, why is it you do stuff for anyone else, people you don't know, in people around the neighbourhood, but I ask you to do things around the bloody house and you never bloody do it. I'm just okay.
Did you go, shut up, woman, I'm going to go to the neighbour's lawn?
Yeah. No, I denied that. And yeah, she just said, like, did you call it Tyler while I was gone? No.
No.
Okay, sorry.
The one that made me laugh was last week when Tim said he'd been having a nap on the sofa, and then his cat woke him up and said, "Are you doing a live stream today?" Yeah, why? Because it's like starting in 2 minutes. Oh no! I just had this image of Tim jumping up and like pushing her out of the way and legging it into his room. That would be funny.
Bit of liquid.
Go on, sorry.
There we go. There we go. So instead of using, so I bought one of these. Oh, I can't even see it in the rack. Oh, yep. There we go. No, I can't see it at the moment. But I've bought a Vallejo sort of pickup tool thing with a little glob of gack at each end, and yeah, it's meant to work. It doesn't really. I can't see it, which is odd. But anyway, so what I'm using instead is simply a Staedtler. This is a Lumicolor permanent pencil. So it's just literally what used to be called a Chinagraph pencil.
Yeah.
So it's like a waxy pencil for writing on perspex and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. Well, it's wide. Yeah.
Just like
you couldn't do that with a normal pencil. And it's sticky enough to just pick up things like photo etch and plonk it in place and stuff like that. So that's the tip of the dare.
Yeah.
That's next you hinted.
Excellent.
Oh, D31 need.
We've worked our way through most of
it. So yeah, that's the Vallejo one I was talking about. So at each end there's a little sticky sort of glob. A smaller one at that end, but it's not sticky anymore. I always keep the lids on them, but there's just nothing to them. So even if I wet them, it just doesn't work.
Yeah,
you work for about 2 minutes. But anyway, there's that.
Yeah. Yeah, we've worked our way through most of the sprues now. There's not much of them left.
No, that's right. There's lots of not many pieces on panels. So D31, we're here. We're down there. Okay, it was backwards. So I'm not going to.
Got some CDs yesterday.
Oh, yeah, which one?
Mostly classical music ones. But it was 10 for £1.
Classical music. Oh, you mean Bruce Springsteen and
No.
stuff from the
real music.
Oh, Neil Diamond.
No. Oh, that was quite lyrical. Right, so I suppose better start by putting the decals on these panels. Right, we've got JT says, Bob, does chipping fluid make you feel chipper? Haha. Gino, how is the build going, guys? They look pretty nice. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh. Bob says, JT, it makes me feel hungry.
Okay.
And JT says, hi, Gino. Paul says, afterwards, just got back from physio on the knee. It's going on since I destroyed my ACL and MCL ligaments playing football last year. and operation in June just gone. Ooh, sounds painful.
It does.
Anterior cruciate ligament and what would the MCL be? Something cruciate ligament, mid cruciate ligament, maybe.
Well, yeah. So you're going to go for neurosurgery as well as GP?
Yeah, because anterior is the front, posterior is the back, so M must be mid. Gino says, hi, JT. JT says, Bob had some really good fish and chips in Germany. Joe says, what kind of pencil was that, John?
It was a Stadler made in Germany. This is what they market it as, a Lumicolor Permanent. Lumicolor. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what color it is, but it's just a slightly waxy sort of thing as opposed to normal pencils. As I say, they're designed for writing on perspex, like all our flight programs and stuff. For like which flight pro for the Hercs and stuff used to be written on perspex. So I don't want to write on the glass of the kit. You get the idea. If I scribble on that, it'll be there, whereas a normal pencil wouldn't. So what used to be called a Chinograph pencil is marketed now as Lumicolor.
JT says, John, I use white glue on a toothpick or an X-Acto blade to pick up small parts.
Yeah, that's another good pick.
Yep. Gino says, wax pencils are better for that, John. You just snip it, and then when it's not sticky anymore, and then you have a new layer that is sticky.
Yeah.
Tiff says, medial collateral ligaments. That makes sense. Medial is the medical term for middle. So you got posterior, medial, and anterior. JT says, Gino, how's the Corsair build going? He's been very poorly, mate. So I doubt it's gone far. Everyone's been ill at the minute, haven't they?
Not everyone.
Oh, except from John. But he's going to get bitten by a deadly spider or snake at some point, so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the Wallaby's revenge.
There we go. So I don't know if you had put this particular part on, Mikey. Step 58.
Step 58?
Has D31.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Okay, so what I find is you can see at the back of the, let's call it the coachwork there's a recess and a little dimple on the back of D31 goes into the dimple. Right. What I found is the little dimple on the back of D31 is on the opposite side for where that is there. So I had to just shave it off and stick it on. But now I don't really know exactly where it goes. But looking at another photo over the page, the next couple of pages, should be all right. Looking at that one there and step 70, it's over the edge. So it lines up with the outer wall. So I think I've got it in the wrong spot. That's why I'm checking. You know what? I think it's the support for the floor. Maybe it's not in the wrong spot. Maybe it doesn't show it overhanging that thing. So let's take it off and try it again.
I know what I haven't done. The EB4 in step 60. But I need to paint them, so.
Oh, yeah. White.
Today, I'm going to focus on the tops.
Okay. Yes. So there you go. I shouldn't have shaved it off. It doesn't line up with it. It's the opposite side, and it overhangs because it's the support for the upper deck.
Yeah.
So I'll put that in place.
Paul says, I'm going to put the Mosquito 132nd on hold as of tonight, as I'm going to need 3 jars of paint that I don't have. So until I can get them, it's on hold. Good plan. Gino says, nothing like Mikey said, was pretty poorly the last couple of weeks. Yeah, hope you feel better, buddy. Dieter says, greetings, bus boys.
Hi, Dieter. There we go. Yeah, it does overhang significantly.
Yeah.
You see there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that red or cream color?
That'll be cream. I'll be painting cream. I'm just going to do it by brush.
Yeah. JT says, Dieter. Hello, Dietz. What happened to your leg, Dieter? Because he did something to his leg the other day. But he didn't elaborate. I need to know where to put these bloody decals.
The what, sorry?
The decals on the front upper.
Ah. I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
The outer face.
The one on the inside.
Ah.
Private and Cricklewood. Okay.
Well, that's what I see on the second page of the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just copied their example.
So I need some water. Water. There we go. That'll do. Paul says he needs Tamir XF 81, 82, and 83.
Okay.
JT says, feel better, Gino. Wait Rose says, afternoon troops, got the sappers in today, leak hunting or leak tracing.
Oh, okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Adam says, turns out AK have a rather good tutorial on chipping stuff and the products. Was quickly watching it, so going to pick up one of those too. Nice. Paul says, afternoon, Wait Rose. JT says, Mr. Wait Rose, sir, how are you doing? Jim says, Wait Rose, hope that mess gets resolved soon. Gary, not an emergency, rubbish. JT says, sappers more like soppers, cleaning up the water from the leak. And Gino says, starting to get there, JT. There we go. Keep it on top of the comments like a pro. I need a knife. A cutty thing.
Let's try that again.
Oops. Oh. It's always nice to see the sprues going down in the box. Right. So.
Oh, crops. Which colour that I used for this? Was it aged white? White grey. It's white grey. Right.
Do. Right.
Charge.
Oh, my stomach's grumbling. Mikey's hungry, apparently. Let's see. Oh, so I've got the yellow sign as well. So that's what I'm going to be focused on today, is doing the signage in the top.
Okay.
And then I shall glue the whole thing together. I've painted, the roof, the top of the roofs, at the front and back. I've painted them red. Oh, well. It looks nice.
It's your model.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hobby Sam says, hi, guys.
Hello, Hope Time.
Gino says, what are you thinking of the decals from MiniArt? I have a box of road signs and found them really stiff or thick.
I've had absolutely no problem so far.
Hmm. I shall let you know in a minute because this is the first time I've used them. Jim says, to all here today, Vallejo, AK, and Mig have YouTube channels. They have all posted numerous tutorials on just every modeling subject you can think of. There we go. Hey.
Here
Jim,
endeth the lesson.
hey?
A reading from the Book of Jim.
Yes.
Which Jim says, hey, Hope Time.
Yes. The Gospel according to Jim. I like that. The Gospel according to Jim. That sounds like a fun book to read.
Yeah. I'd read it.
I would. You looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah, I am. Like, obviously I enjoyed Christmas, certainly with family around and all that sort of stuff. I do, I enjoy it. Thing is, I'm not looking forward to as much as some people think I would, simply because I don't work anymore. So it's not like I'm looking forward to holidays and do with the break. So that aspect doesn't come into it for me, so which is great. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
God, I need to fix these up because no one will see them because it goes under the roof.
Paul says, my 5-year-old daughter is off school sick, so I can't wrap her presents for Christmas. Oh dear.
Well, you've got slave labor. You can get her to wrap her own presents.
That's what I do with Kaylee.
You wrap Kaylee?
No, I get her to wrap her own presents.
Wraps you up. Kink. Oh, right. So I reckon, because I can, I'm going to put on one of the big advertising signs on the side.
With Kay, it actually doesn't matter because she picks what present she wants anyway because she's really difficult to buy for. So I just tell her to get what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
So then she knows what it is anyway, and then she wraps it because by the time she's wrapped it and then Christmas comes around, she's forgotten what's in the parcel. So it doesn't matter. So it just saves me a job. I think it gives her something to do and keeps her occupied.
So a reminder is the back page of these instructions are printed with all the advertising, for most of the advertising for the Omnibus itself. The decal sheet doesn't have that many decals with it.
No, which is unfortunate because it'd been better if they'd all been decals, I think.
No, oh, there we go. So that's that's a decal sheet. There's most of the advertising for that are little tiny ones.
Yeah.
But the rest of them are, literally the route numbers, however you want to pronounce it, and that's it. So the rest of it's here. So I'm going to start with one of these, cut out the paper and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Why not?
You just glue it on.
Yeah, with the old Yoo-hoo glue stick.
Yeah. This way you stick it on and realise you got it in the wrong place.
Well, yeah, I'll probably mess it up. But if I'm going to mess it up, why not do it on... What if I put it on upside down?
My God, that's lifted quick.
Yeah. I quite like them.
What the hell? I've now got to get it out of the bloody water. Right, hang on. Ooh. Was not expecting that to work that quick. Brush. That'll do. I'll catch up with the comments in a minute. I need to sort this.
Sure. Well, yeah. Oh, I can't advance them, so no. I'll wait.
You'll have to be patient, John.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
For a change. Right. Where's my other tweezers? Get out of that bloody water and stop floating around. Right. Huh.
It's probably hard to see, but these advertising posters for people watching have little sort of indents. If you look around the top and bottom of the Lions 2-1, for instance, mainly at the top, you'll see sort of like there's 4 little green sort of projections. Only there's none at the sides, but the corners sort of come down. That's because these have, like on the real things, there would be like an L-shaped bracket, so the actual posters would slip under these. So what we're going to do is cut them out in those angles, get rid of the white bit you see around the edge there, so they fit where they're exactly meant to go.
Yeah.
On the bus, like it is.
The bus.
The bus.
The bussy.
So what classical music did you purchase?
I can show you now. Because I do love my classical music. I find it very
some such.
I find it very therapeutic. So I got Ravel, the piano concertos, Valses Noble, Zimmerman, Boulez, Cleveland, and London Symphony Orchestras.
So is that what, Bolero? Ravel's Bolero?
It's got Allegramante, Adagio Assai, Presto, Modere, Assai Lent, Modere, Assai Anime, Presque Lent, Assai Vif, Moins Vif, and Epilogue Lent. And then Concerto for the Left Hand in D major. Should be interesting. I got Mozart Symphony No. 40, Birnbaum. So that's got Symphony No. 40 in G minor, Piano Concerto No. 21 in C, and Hafner Symphony No. 35 in D. So just those 3 songs is about an hour and a half. Or 3 songs, 3 pieces. Got Beethoven Symphony No. 6. Oh, I haven't because there's no CD in it. Oh, that's
so the Pastoral Symphony.
Dvorak, or Vorak, however you pronounce it.
Dvorak.
Yeah, Adagio, Allegro, Molto, Largo, which is really cool. Molto Vivace and Allegro con Yoko. I like Largo. Beethoven Forever by the Sea. She's got some nice ones on. Romantic Piano Music, Vienna Master Series. Number one classical album of 2004. Classics Greatest Hits. And A Night at the Opera.
Queen.
No, it's just called Chill Out Gold, A Night at the Opera.
Hmm.
Yeah, there you go. I'm looking forward to listening to them. Right. Where did we get up to? There you go. Paul says, I'm going to say my New Year's resolution now. Build more models, get a new job, and get back to racing my mountain bike off-road again. Nice.
Right.
My aim is to save up and get a new computer. JT says, I like being with my wife during Christmas. Family gets crazy and too loud. I actually do understand where someone with autism is sensitive. Too much chaos. I'd rather look at the tree. Yeah, to be honest, I'd rather just sit and watch telly or something. I'm not bothered about being around family and stuff too much. It's only really Morgan now that's a kid, so how about? So yeah, and all he wants to do is sit and play on his phone. So JT says, John, we have Yoo-Hoo the chocolate drink.
Oh, okay.
JT says, John, Waring is a big name on Penn State. Fred Waring and his Pennsylvanians performed music in the 40s. Adam says, you'd have rather enjoyed Hans then. Not classical, but I mean, it's close. Yeah, Hans Zimmer's good. JT says, Adams, my grandfather was Hans. Mine was feet. Joe says, the best of Captain Caveman's classical hits. JT, Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels. Joe says, okay, after that, I guess I can't call Mikey Captain Caveman. Jesus, no fun. JT says, Beethoven sounds like a fast food menu. I'll take the 2 and the 6 combo. Joe says, haha, good one, JT. Jim says, A Night at the Opera, one of my favourite Marx Brothers films.
Yeah, that's good.
JT says, Jim, I love What's Opera Doc, Laugh Out Loud, Kill the Wabbit, and Spear the Magic Helmet.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit.
It's looking all right.
Oh, dear. Glue stick stuck a bit. So I bent the signboard.
Jim says, I knew a guy called Hans. Hands Up was his name. Joe says, that omnibus looks good, John.
Thank you.
Right, so private now. I think it was Gary that said it the other day. Decals really do make a model start to come to life, don't they?
Oh, adding any bit of colour. Yeah, because straight away this is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
So I've mentioned on the stream before that Kawara wines from Australia, which is why it says Drink Imperial and the Pride of Australia here. So I'm doing that because the local sort of flavour, the Hunter Valley, where they still make Kawara wines, is it's probably about 70 odd kilometres from me.
Yeah.
About that. So it's local flavour. And de Bonnet, the reason I've chosen that one, I'm sort of mixing it up. They've got suggested sort of locations in the instructions. I'm having a bit of a mix. I want to have that one just because it's a bit of blue and a bit of colour.
Yeah.
This one, half of it is the colour of the bus anyway, if that makes sense. But from what I read on Wikipedia, Dubonnet is what was Queen Elizabeth's favourite drink. She'd have one at that's I think 11:30 every day or 11:45 or something.
Yeah.
And it's hardly alcoholic, apparently. I did see a bottle of it in our local sort of Dan Murphy's yesterday. I didn't buy it. I think I will before I finish this.
Just to try it.
Yeah, to give it a crack. Didn't kill her.
No.
Okay.
That
So
is a very good point.
Just about broken off the top rail there, so I need to watch that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of replacing mine with brass.
Yeah, I don't think I will. What I had done is put a bit of extra thin on this, but what I find extra thin doesn't particularly work with these MiniArt plastics.
Yeah.
So I'll just try a little splash of real stuff. If it does break, I could always replace it with brass. Okay, let that set. We'll look at the next. The wood.
The wood.
Right.
Yeah, looks good. It's very quiet without everyone else constantly talking, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yeah. Paul says we might be getting another Staffordshire Bull Terrier to join our other two. Nice.
Oh, okay. It's very nice.
Yeah. Gina says, yes, it does, Mikey. What does?
It.
I've read that many comments. I'm getting muddled. JT says, north winds, south winds, east winds, west winds, smog. Gina says, John, you can spray varnish over that paper, or would that harm the paper?
I don't want to risk flooding it. I don't believe it needs
a
clear coat. Being paper, it's nicely printed ink and everything else. I think this will be perfectly fine. But
Yeah.
I don't think it needs protection per se, so I don't want to risk it.
No. Oh, Jim says, Paul, great news. All dogs deserve good homes. And Paul said, yes, they do.
Yes, I do.
JT says, I would so take 2 German Shepherds if I could. Yeah.
From anyone.
Yeah, just snatch them. Don't go snatching them, JT. Gina says, the decals bringing the model to life. Ah, yes, you're right. Quite right, old boy. Quite right. Right. Oh, I've updated the banner image on the channel Facebook group.
Added a new person?
No, I've made it a Christmas one. Do you want to see it?
Always. I mean, not always, but right now, yes.
I'll show you. There you go.
Oh,
how good is that?
Oh, wow.
Wait, Rose has even got Christmas tie on.
Right. I can see them all there. It's like a cabinet meeting in the White House.
Yeah, only without the ballroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like that.
That's come out really well.
Yeah.
So it's funny. It looks like I'm in a Hawaiian shirt saying And another thing.
Yeah. Gary Morris looks very bored. Tim's looks like he's about to eat you if you don't shut up.
Yeah.
Wait, Rose is engaging with you.
Yeah.
Mal's just sort of laughing to himself. Modest looks like she's about to
Handle
roll
on
her
the
sleeves up.
button.
And I'm laughing.
And Gary Morris looks really bored.
Yeah. He's like, will he ever shut up?
Well, either that or he's half unconscious because a shell fell on him.
Well, yeah, that's true. With his big bruised nipples. JT says, the Four Winds and Smog was said by Elmer Fudd in What's Opera Doc.
That's right. Smog.
Jim says, I like to see fewer on screen. Anything over 4 tends to get too chatty. Yeah. That's why we only do the panel on a Monday. Honestly, that's why that's honestly why it is. Gio says, yes, I saw it. Looks great, Mikey. Thank you, buddy. JT says, Merry New Year. Or, as we say in Wales, Nadolig Llawen y blwyddyn newydd dda.
Yeah, but that's only after a few sort of tipples.
It means Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh.
David says,
that, don't you?
yes. I do.
David says, that's a good Mikey image.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I'm trying to create a thumbnail for next week. Jim says, shouldn't modders be upside down, being a bat and everything, I mean? Yes, but in that dress, I don't think that would be a good idea. Yeah. If you look at Modder's dress on there, I don't think it'd be a good idea for her to be hung upside down.
No, it's a very cool image. I like it.
I didn't specify the body type, by the way. I just said a female Santa outfit, Mrs. Claus outfit. JT says, looks great, Mikey. Merry New Year. It was from Trading Places. Adam says, more goodies orders. Hobby shops must love me after payday. The one that gets me is modders, because whenever she gets paid, she always orders stuff like stickers and stuff off the merch store.
Oh, really?
Bless her. Bless her cotton socks. JT says, beef jerky time. That was a funny line in Trading Places. And go on, John.
Oh, Tiff said, it's not a good idea to be hung upside down in any dress.
That's very true.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, unless you're into that sort of thing.
Well,
who are we to judge? 20. Stop.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this one. I think it's Dubonnet. I have no idea. I'm not actually French.
I'm sure Waitrose could tell you. It's a class thing, I think.
Yeah.
JT says, be like the Victorian dresses with wire.
Oh, yeah.
Jim says, last I heard, bats don't wear dresses. But they're not modder bats. Also, dragons don't tend to wear Christmas jumpers. Kangaroos don't tend to wear hula shirts. Chimpanzees don't tend to wear suits and spectacles. Adam says, can confirm as a kilt wearer. There we go. Or as they used to say in the TV program Get Some In, kilt nasty. Right. So this goes in the middle-ish.
Yeah, so I pretty much just followed page 2, the instructions we've got. I think it's just recommended sort of locations for all these warning signs and whatnot.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Whatnot. Oh, pardon me. Windy pops. Oh, almost perfect straight away.
Clearly, I'd knocked one of these grab handles. So I'll. Oh no! I'm hoping I haven't got a clogged nozzle because I'm not sure where I put my lighter. Well, actually, I think I do know where I put my lighter, but it's out in the shed. In my. there we go. It's got it everywhere.
Oh no!
Yeah. Bastardo. Right. Take 3. Oops.
Crap. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right. Where did I get to? JT says, did you guys see Trading Places? Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy, and Jamie Lee Curtis, Donna Mesh, Al Franklin, Phil Gleason. Yeah. Denholm Elliott was in the movie too. Probably, but I don't really pay attention. I remember stuff like that.
Yeah, it was very good. Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good. Yeah.
TVG says, hi, everyone. Hello, TVG. JT says, the guy winding up in the gorilla suit with the amorous male gorilla was funny. Okay. Jim says, for a brief moment, I thought the Dubonnet sign read toxic wine. My error.
Oh, tonic. Yeah.
Tiff says, I tend to wear shorts under dresses and skirts just in case I get hung upside down or the wind's blowing.
That's Norwegian more than Geordie, isn't it?
What
I'm not a Geordie.
My throat's going, so I'm just like,
yeah. That's all right.
High pitch isn't good for me at the minute. I mean, I struggle with high pitch anyway because I've got quite a low voice.
Oh, good news.
He is. Right, that's that one done. It's looking good. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. There we go. Right. Ooh, coffee. Yay.
Yay. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Straight away, this is looking like the finish.
It's looking like a bus.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. All right. So time to. Oh, so I want to put on. There's a couple of things that go under here. So it just says sun visor for the driver and the route number. I'm going to say route, ROUTE. I know you guys would say route, wouldn't you?
No, we say route.
Oh, you say route, as in like, yeah, but you've got a Wi-Fi router.
Yeah.
Whereas in Australia, we have a Wi-Fi router, but we say, the route you're going on the map sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which route are you taking to go and pick up the router?
Yeah, we just call them both routes.
But we also say words wrong, contrary to popular belief. Yeah. There's a couple of words that Australians pronounce incorrectly, like data. From what I understand, the rest of the world says data.
Yes, or data.
I know we're wrong because, like, if you have a temperature starting point, it's called a temp datum, not a temp datum. So I know we're wrong, but we can't help it. We're idiots.
Hey, you said it, not me. Jim says, "Hello, Mr. TBG, if that is your real name."
That is your real name.
Patrick says, "Hi, James." TBG says, "Hi, Jim. Same name as you." Wink.
Ah. Wink. As in Wink Commander Jim.
Or Winkle.
Ah.
He's winking.
Adam Skull Modelling says, to be fair, wearing a kilt comes with perks. You can carry... Why the hell did I just volunteer to read this?
It's the little knife that the Jockanese wear with their kilts. It's the one they tuck into their sock. It's basically an oversized letter opener.
Oh, so what is it? Shan Dub?
Something like that.
Oh, I have no idea.
It's Jockanese. I can't pronounce it.
You'll excuse my ignorance. But my family would claim they're from Scotland, but looking at it now, they're actually from Ireland. The Hamiltons was mum's side.
Yeah, it's basically like a small dagger that they tuck into their sock.
Yeah.
Because, just in case they want to open any letters when they're out and about. JT says, "John, could you add lights? Because a Swiss Army knife, it's just not as useful as a dagger." Apparently.
So I could. I could. Now, the deal is, on the box art, as you can see, there is the incandescent light in the lower deck there.
Yep.
However, the roof of that, there's no real place for them. I don't know where they'd be, how they'd go. There's no sort of cavity to run wiring or whatever. I could do it. But the deal is, for me, I'm not really interested in that, just because... it was my trade. So wiring things up to light up for me isn't like an accomplishment. It's just a routine thing. So I wouldn't get any satisfaction from doing it. That's a long answer for a short question.
That was a flexy answer. Oh no, the deck all just ripped in half.
Oh no, which one?
One of the yellow
the little yellow ones?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be fine. It'll come together. Okay, what next? I'll keep doing the... what I need to put on, the sunblock.
Figure it out.
The dingus. The whatnot, doohickey.
There you go, you'd never know.
So we need... Right. That's D33. We'll keep that off for now.
Oops, too much.
Sorry about the glare, but that's just sitting there.
It's all right. We won't hold it against you, John.
Let's do that. Get rid of this. Get rid of some of the glare. Do that. D33.
Sorted.
Yeah, sorted.
JT says my favorite root is beetroot.
Not bad. They go well on burgers.
David says router here refers to a wood cutting electrical tool. Yeah.
Yeah, we call that a router.
Yeah. Tiff says, well, I made it to Glasgow. Half hour till my bus arrives. Yay.
Nice. How's the weather, Tiff?
Yes. JT says, would asking a female engineer out be going on a datum?
Well, she'd
Adam
probably
says,
punch you in the mouth.
a skien dur.
Skien do. Skien do.
Yeah.
Skien do.
What does a skien do?
Not much. Sits in your sock, apparently.
Yeah. Jim says, Bob, same here, Bob. My dad had a router in his workshop amongst his woodworking machine tools. Yeah. Modder says, clear skies, John. Was sunny in Edinburgh.
Wonderful.
There you go.
Dawn's close to Edinburgh at the moment.
Ew.
The other one, the RF base in Adelaide.
Yeah. So that's that piece done. Adam says, you got it. The skin do. Right. That piece.
So in the 50s, the RAF base Edinburgh was named after the Duke of Edinburgh. And it's next to the suburb of Elizabeth, which of course is named after Queen Elizabeth II.
The Queen?
They both came down and opened them and sort of like did the plaques and all that sort of stuff back in 1954, something like that, whenever they set it up. But the original instruments of that are still in the officers' mess at Edinburgh. So not only did I get to see both of the signatures together, I got to sort of like touch them when no one was looking. So that was nice.
And rub them off with your dirty finger.
Oh, yeah. Because, you know, it's not often they would visit. Mind you, I have seen both the Queen and Prince Charles, as he was then. One was in London, accidentally. I just heard a noise of police cars and looked up at the Australian War Memorial near Marble Arch. And the Queen went past there, and I was not that far from her, a couple of, maybe 100 metres. No, much closer than 50 odd metres. But Prince Charles, we were just pushed to the side of the road by a whole heap of police, and we're just sort of sitting there, what's going on? And just a few minutes later, sister-in-law said, isn't Prince Charles in South Australia now? And I mean, yeah, he is. And we looked up, and we hear all the sirens, and we looked up, and it's Camilla and Charles in a car heading towards Seppelts Field. To have a look at where they make port and all that sort of stuff like that.
I thought you were going to say where they make porn, man.
oh God! People would pay good money for that. No. So I've seen the previous monarch and the current monarch, and that's pretty cool. I didn't think I would, because Australian and all.
Waitrose says router, as in a tool, derives from something that routes or cuts out, whereas a router for computers derives from route, the route by which the signal reaches you. Yes.
Yeah, and that makes perfect sense.
Route it out.
So the question I've got is a rebate or a recess in it, like a channel in wood. We say rebate. Do the Americans here say Rebate? Because I think we would spell it R-E-B-A-T.
We'd spell it R-E-C-E-S-S.
Yeah, but the Americans I've seen on forums call it a R-E-B-E-T instead of R-E-B.
No, over here a rebate is when you get something back.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a recession or a concession or it's a divot. Yeah, a dingus.
A dingus.
A scummer.
I like it.
It's a scummer. Hey, nice scummer.
JT, not GT, says computer routers are far less noisy. Yeah.
Computer routers.
Yeah, computer router. Jim says JT, and it doesn't leave wood shavings and chips to clean up. Yeah. It doesn't fill your lungs full of sawdust.
Gack.
Yes. JT says, exactly. Tear out is never fun when using a router. No.
Oh, I was going to whistle something musical then, but then I remembered I can't whistle anything musical.
No.
All right.
I can't believe it's Christmas next week.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it is. It's gone quick this year.
Oh, it really has. If I hadn't wasted so much of my year talking to people around the world every couple of days.
Yeah, you've probably spoken to me more than you've spoken to most other people in your life.
My children don't know who I am anymore.
That's not a bad thing.
No.
At least you're happy and you're smiling and you're not breaking down in tears every 2 minutes anymore.
Oh, no, not anymore. I was in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
So much pain.
Yeah. I have found that laughter is a very good analgesic.
Analgesic.
Yes.
You say anal? Oh, how weird. Weird.
Yes. That's because we're not talking about bum fun.
All right. Okay, so that's a sun visor there that'll go on there. As you see that PE11.
Yeah.
The sun visor above the driver's head. I won't put that on yet. What I'll do off camera is these will be red for the advertising up the stairs at the back.
Yeah.
This number plate will be white as well. These and the sun visor will be black. So what I'll do is just prime this off camera.
Yeah.
Spray them individually and put them aside. So as you see, I had done the previous, the ones that say Cricklewood and private there were those bits there. So I sprayed them white.
Yeah.
With primer, but yeah, as I say, I won't put the sun visor on yet. So what that does mean, I've got that in place. Nothing goes in the rear of it. On the front is just the route number, number. And that will be just painted the same sort of aged white, whichever color. What did I decide on?
Yeah.
God. Anyway, so I can glue this in place now. So I shall do that.
You do that, John.
After I touch up the edge there with black. It's got black around the edge there.
It's not after the watershed yet. You can't be touching it.
I'll just do a little black sort of edge there before I do that. But
yeah.
Delightful.
GM says, greetings all. I brought a note from work. King Charles doing porn. I'm hearing this right?
Yeah, of course you heard it from me.
Maybe that's why he's got sausage fingers.
Welcome back, Gary. GM, I should say.
JT says, the most fearsome tool for me is the table saw. You have a healthy respect for one. Dad nicked his thumb. Yeah.
Oh.
Table saws are big, nasty machines.
Well, he didn't have one, so he just nicked one from somebody else.
James says, the Festival of Lights is on at the moment. Large lit lanterns on platforms in a large stream of water in North Seoul. Very bright and colourful.
Wonderful. It's like that Kevin Bloody Wilson song, The Festival of Light. Oh, no.
Ooh, we got 18 likes and 24 watching. I don't 19 likes. There we go.
All right.
Sweet.
So let me do...
what else have we got to do? So
I might even put the driver in place before I put the top on.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be good.
I'm making progress. We're only half an hour in, so oh god, no.
No, we're not. Nearly an hour and a half.
Bloody hell, where does that time go?
I know, right?
Jeez.
TBD says, well, you use a router to route out a slot for the cable to the router. You do. And he says, Patrick says, hi, GM. What were you going to say, John?
I have no idea. Something about route out and route out and a route out of route, and I was just going to just do a bit of a riff, but I won't bore anybody.
In die 3. Ow. Pedwa. Uwyd. In die 3. Pedwa Pimp. Sorry. Uwyd now. Interesting. Okay.
So my car was serviced today.
Oh, yes.
$12 short. No real problems, but I have booked in to get 4 new tyres tomorrow. Not that they failed the pink slips are roadworthy. We're doing, the MOT as you'd call it, but
Yeah.
I just need new tyres. I'm not happy with.
Well, it's always
they're delighted to hear that I'm getting them.
Yeah, it's always best to get replaced rather than wait till the last minute. And
the last thing I need is a pram.
Well, exactly. Because that would just make your day. That'd be like the day when you decided to ride your moped up the garage door.
Shh. No one talks about that.
Do you still ride your moped?
Sure do.
Nice.
For I am man, the hunter. And that's how I hunt. I ride around saying, "It's my Harley. Stop looking. Stop staring. Oh, stop it."
For some reason, I can just visit you like Pee Wee Herman going down the road on a moped or something.
It's me motor.
JT says, cable trays are great. I like data center floors. Those are cool. Very good. GM says, the culprits have done our networking lanterns. I'm a large orange cat. Lol.
Yeah.
And GM says, good day, Patrick. Joe says, worked at a grocery store in high school. The butcher's name was Pete, but everyone called him El Stumpy. Took off his gloves, missing 3 fingers. Oh. You're not a real butcher till you're missing a finger.
Just one. Get some time up.
Yeah. Just a scratch. TBD says, does Nodge have a funky moped?
I have a Piaggio X7 Evo 300.
Ooh.
Well, it sounds Gucci, but it's just a scooter.
Yeah. A hairdryer on wheels.
I used to have a Aprilia Scarabeo A300C. But
what made you want to
the
get
bottom end bearing fell out of that, so I replaced it with another Piaggio, which is the same mob, the same parent company. The ones that make this. But
yeah. What made you want to get a moped rather than a motorbike?
We don't need no stinking clutches. Along the lines of, it's cheaper registration. So in South Australia, you can ride anything up to 50cc without a bike license.
Yeah.
My view is that license should be got rid of. It's dangerous, as in those bastard things can't go any faster than 70 kilometres an hour legally unless they're modified, which they shouldn't be. It's like e-bikes and everything else. Yeah. So I think if they can't keep up with traffic, they had no place on the road. So what I had was originally I had a 150cc just to get to work and back from Windsor to Richmond. So just 10, just 10 k's or so or whatever, just down the road.
Yeah.
Didn't need a car, so I just got a scooter. And then I moved to Melbourne, where the only way to get anywhere from Point Cook was on the freeway. So I needed to go 100 kilometres an hour, and I just couldn't. I could only do I could do 110 most days, but some days depend on the wind. So there's one day it's going 140 one way and 70 the other. So I said to Brian after 2 weeks, I need to get a scooter. I want to get a moped. I need a bigger one, proper. She just said, bullshit. And I just said, no, I'm going to die.
Well, this is the thing, because where I live on the coast, sometimes it can get quite windy, especially if you're going over the bridges and stuff. So when me and my dad did our motorbike lessons at the same time, And when in the UK, before you can take a motorbike test, you have to do your CBT, which is a compulsory bike test.
Okay. Yeah.
And you basically learn the basics of bike handling and stuff
Staying
like that.
alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
We call it the stay upright course here.
Yeah. But where we are, or where the test center, the company was, what they did as part of the route was they got you to ride around the car park for half the day. And then the second half of the day was practicing on the road. So they'd take you out around the town.
Yep. Same deal.
And then take you up to the dual carriageway and take you down up the roundabouts and along the big dual carriageways. And then over the bridge that crosses the River Dee. And then back down into the town. And the bridge is really exposed because it goes out into the estuary where it is. So it's quite funny because my dad at the time, he was about my size now, but a bit shorter. And we were on 150cc motorbikes. Mm-hmm. So we would have to lean into the wind to keep the bikes going straight. And because it was a headwind, my dad was barely moving. Bless him, because he was catching more wind.
Yeah. So
yeah.
The main thing is, I've got a scooter because it's cheaper. The smaller engine, so it's more frugal. Yeah. I've got absolutely nothing to prove. Being a manly man married to a womanly woman with 4 children that I know of, and I literally have nothing to prove. I can get a Harley and use as much fuel as what say 1.4 litre car would, because close to the same engine, some of them. And I just wasn't riding on the weekend to go up the Blue Mountains or whatever. It's just not something that I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I just never felt the need to get a real bike. Oh, get a real bike. So here's the thing. So I pulled up at a set of lights one time and I heard this guy in the car. So I flipped up the visor of my helmet, and this guy was saying, "Get a real bike." I said, "What? Get a real bike, you faggot! You look like a piece of shit. Look at you. It's a scooter. Get a real bike." I said, "Mate, you're sitting in a Hyundai XL. Shut the fuck up."
You have no room to criticize.
Well, then lights changed and he couldn't keep up with me. So whatever, I won.
Yeah.
Well, so in my view is nobody cares what anybody drives or rides anyway. Like
exactly. I mean, because 150 is obviously not very powerful, and where I live, there's a lot of hills. Me and my dad both started with 600cc, did our CBTs, and then did our full bike licenses so that we could get this whatever size bike we wanted.
Yeah.
And we were sat going through one of the towns nearby, and we were sat at the traffic lights, and I was riding pillion, and this guy in this Audi TT was in the lane next to us, and he was laughing his head off because he was two, portly sized gentlemen sat on a motorbike. And he was like revving his car and things like that, saying, "Come on, let's have a race" and stuff. And my dad was getting more and more wound up because he just wouldn't shut up. And my dad just turned to me and went, "Hold on." I'm like, okay. And the next minute, because about 200 meters down the road, there's another set of traffic lights. And as soon as lights turn green, my dad just opened the throttle up full all the way. And we in that 200 meters or so, we were doing like 60 miles an hour. And this Audi TT was still coming through I'd only just come through the junction. So my dad was just laughing his head off.
Well, the fact is, I can comfortably do the speed limit where I am. The freeway hard on by is 110. And I could comfortably do that on the scooter I've got. It's not a 300, but it's like a 278 or thereabouts. So
yeah, they're always
it's
slightly
only the bore and stroke are only about the size of the small cans of Coke you can get at bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's all I need because it's light as buggery.
Well, the thing is,
the fact is, when I had my spinal surgery, I couldn't drive a car because I had all this padding and everything at the base of my spine, so I couldn't sit in a car. but I could sit comfortably on the scooter because I'm just sitting flat on the seat and I'm sitting bolt upright holding the handlebar. So it saved me. If I had a Harley or any other, say, real bike, in inverted commas, I really wouldn't be able to lean forward and grab the handlebars. So it was ideal then. It's ideal now. So that's why I still got it. Yeah, still ride it.
Yeah. Well, the thing a lot of car drivers seem to forget as well is just because if you're a big guy on a motorbike, you've still got a better power to weight ratio than a car.
Correct. But there we go. That's again another long answer for a short question by the Scale Modelling Twins.
Yeah.
So the better-looking Marley bought a new car, and oh my god, it is gorgeous.
What did he get?
I'll just bring up a photo, but I want to doctor it first to cover his number plate. So just give me a
Well, yeah. I'll keep him distracted.
Right. Rhubarb.
Yes.
Dude.
Whilst you do that, I'll go through the comments. John says, Joe met a few carpenters missing digits. JT, Mikey, 'tis a flesh wound. Yes. Joe says, they asked me if I wanted to train a butcher. And I said, no, thank you. I was a pitcher on my baseball team. Bad for my fastball. JT says, Joe, the bandsaw is another cool tool that takes fingers. Yeah. JT says, my favorite tool is the shop is the lathe. Always loved using one. Yeah, just very noisy. Jem says, the couriers here use scooters. A lot of Suzuki Bergmans 650cc sports bikes easily exceed 160 kilometers.
Yeah.
Jem says, impressed by Mal and his masking yesterday. Think I have some ideas pending. Yeah. He's good. He is very good at masking. Great masks.
So he's making up some masks for me very quickly. I've shown this on the channel. Oops, sorry. Turn up the camera. This won't take long, I promise. This one with the three-wheel beer truck thing.
Why has Paul bought that for a car? That's a bit unusual.
So it's a tempo. It's a three-wheel sort of delivery truck. So I'm changing these stickers to read. That red one there. I'm getting them to change it to Schaus beer. Schaus is a brand name that me and Marley boys have come up with. Schaus is short for shithouse beer. So it's meant to be crap. So it's going to be poo and wee coloured.
Oh, lovely.
So good on Mal.
Yeah. Sounds delightful.
I don't think there's a... Downloading.
There you go. That's a bit better. Sweet. GM says, a sticker on the rear of the bus. This bus is quicker than a Porsche in traffic. GM said, most amusing image from my summer of 2025 cycling was very, very large man on a very small mini bike. I saw more person than bike. TBG says, a butcher missing digits. That will be pigs and blankets. Interesting. Yeah. That's a good point. All right. So on the panels on the top section, John, the side panels.
Yes.
Have you done the same signage on both sides?
I have.
Yeah.
So that's mine there.
Yeah.
So it's roughly sort of the front of each seat where it's not in the way of the rail, and the front seat has it, as you've already done on the forward.
Yeah.
Wall. That's the other side there. So it's just where the passengers, just basically have a warning saying, I can't read it, but it's don't lean over too far or
Yeah.
Yes, we know it's cold. You came up here, or something like that. Whatever it says.
Yeah. Warning: do not stick head out of foot. You will lose it. Warning: Jack the Ripper operates in this area. Right. You still got 24 people watching. We're doing well. That is looking good. Although it's sad to see that the bus driver's been in an accident. John's gone to do something, I think.
No, I'm sitting here.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm just I can't download the images, funnily enough. So what I've done is just literally go online and find the images of what he's bought. So let's see. This is it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a Peugeot 408. Focusing. And yeah, it's a good looking thing, I reckon.
Yeah.
Apparently quite well. You bought the red one because why would you?
Yeah.
But
it's not a moped though, is it, John?
well, I'm comfortable enough in my own sexuality to not have to go out and buy a Peugeot 408. So what can I say? What can I say? Shut up, man.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be an Audi TT.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to park this guy's ass to the pew.
Or as we call them over here, the hairdresser's cars.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with hairdressers.
Because they look feminine. There you go. Right. JT says, laughing at the driver looks like he is in a fraternity about to light a fart. We did that once. Wearing cadets, and the lad, the wind blew, and the lad jumped backwards, and the match went. Whilst it was lit, it went up.
Whoop.
Yes, that made him jump. JT says, "Thanks for the chuckle, John. A little immaturity now and then keeps us young. It does." Laughter, like I said, laughter is great analgesic.
Analgesic. It puts a lotion on its skin. Yeah, right. So this might clear out a bit, but that's okay. I'll make it not move.
These decals are actually pretty good, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. There's nothing about this kit that I'm disappointed with at all. Like, I love it. Great build.
Yeah.
Oh, sit on the seat, you. Come on, butler. I'll get you, butler, if it's the last thing I do.
Jem says, years ago, watched an angry corporal open a C-130 side door in flight. The airstream slammed him into the rear door frame, broke a lot of bones, and threw him inwards.
I mean, I shouldn't know. What's interesting, I started watching a new series on Apple Plus called Pluribus.
Right.
Interesting. So at the start of the second episode, there's a chick. She's walking along somewhere in there's a truck that says Levant, so it's going to be in the Middle East. Let's say Gaza thereabouts. And she comes across a car that's flipped over with a half-burnt body, and she drags that body out of the car. Somebody else helps her. Then she walks up. Somebody pulls up on a scooter. She swaps the helmet with him, gets on the scooter. Not a word was said to anybody. She rides down into a herb, walks up the rear ramp, up to the pilot seat, sits down, starts it correctly by hitting all the right sort of knobs and buttons and all that sort of stuff like that, and does the noticeable steering correctly and all that stuff, and then takes off and flies to a different country. So I'm just like, somebody's done their research. But it was great to see like a genuine herc, you know what I mean? If things pretend to be hercs and films, a lot of times they're like box cars and stuff down the back. But, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Can I just have a look at where you've put them warning stickers again, John?
Sure.
Sorry.
Which ones? The ones beside the seats?
Yeah.
Which side, left or right?
Left. That one.
That one.
Yeah, because on the... Oh, I didn't realise. Hang on. On the diagram, it shows them in between the two pillars there.
Yeah.
So do you think that... Because that looks a lot better.
Right. Yeah, you could... Well, so what I did, the front one doesn't have one because it's on the forward wall.
Yeah.
The second one back, I've put... so this one had to be as far forward as it could because of the vertical stanchion for that bar there, the top bar.
Yeah.
So based on the position of that's where I put the one at the rear and the one in front of that. So then I used the same sort of spacing to put the one there. So that one pretty much dictated the placement for the others.
Right. Okay.
And for the other side, as much the same thing. I put them where I could if the stanchion wasn't blocking where I wanted to put it.
Yeah. Go back to the first one. Sorry to be a pain.
No.
Right, okay. Yeah, I see now. So if we look at mine, where that second from the back seat is,
that
would be next to the seat, wouldn't it? So that would be about right then.
Yeah. That'd do.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah, I probably should look at where they go like, but
I don't know. They only go in one place. They're very easy to fit, as it turns out. Yeah. All right. Armless guy gets arms.
armless guy or armless guy.
I see what you're doing. I'll get you, butler.
JT says, John, I love the small arms. Model a campfire. Would that be a small arms fire? Jem says, the James Bond film with the C-130 interior shots, no steps to flight deck, only a door, running out of fuel, the engine splutter like a piston engine. We want to see that aircraft.
Yeah, not wrong. But it's good, because usually, as I said in previous streams, that watching movies, I'm quite happy to suspend reality and just enjoy the film. I think, that's not how I started her, but, I'll just keep watching. I'm not going to go, this is crap, or post social media to say, don't watch it, they've done research. My view is just watch it. The idea is she's getting in a plane and flying it herself, even though she's probably not a pilot.
Yeah.
It's the whole point of the film. But I'm looking at condition levers and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty close. So I just thought, that was pretty cool. Sounded different, like the Foley and everything else, but that's again what I expect is the engine start sound is not what people would want to hear or expect to hear in real life, and it takes maybe 40 seconds longer. But we're filming something here. It's all good.
Yeah.
Doodle-doodle-doo. Right, that'll line up. Oh my god, we've got 8 minutes left already.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. This driver. So I need to do a wash on his uniform, but I can access everything I need to while he's in place. But the reason I'm putting him in here now is he may need to, I may need to drop him in vertically where I wouldn't have the clearance once the lid's on. So simply access and just mindful of.
Yeah. Pardon me. For some reason, my brain just isn't visualizing this at all.
No?
Which is unusual for me.
Yeah.
Must be because I'm tired or hungry.
Maybe.
Right. So that's. That one is there. That one there. Yeah, that makes sense. Wrong side. Wrong side. Matey boy goes there.
Matey boy or meaty boy, did you say?
Matey boy, not meaty boy. That's something very different.
Right. I'm just verifying for our concerned viewers.
Yeah. I can see why. Okay, so. Yeah, so he needs one there, doesn't he?
Oh, we can all do with one now and again.
But that would miss one. That would leave one short on the other side. But. Haha.
He said, but.
Do I need an extra one on that side? Just need one. Two. Okay. So I only need 3 on that side anyway. So that makes sense now.
Yes. On the right hand side, yes. 3.
Yeah. So if I put one there for Matey boy. There you go. Now it makes sense. Put them back in there. Like that. Just like that. Shit, I nearly spilled all the water all over everything.
Oh,
Don't do that, you fool.
Oh, I dropped his arm.
Right. Ooh. Do this last decal before we go.
We wrap up.
Yeah.
Oh, cripes. I'm having trouble. I thought putting these arms on the driver would be fairly straightforward, but it's fiddly as all get out.
Yeah, it's quite blurry as well. Patrick says there are a lot of films that have strange effects like that, GM. GM says the RAF cinema was full of 486 Squadron Sumpies. Thought it was about to start.
Yeah. Stumpy's engine airframe mechanics.
Mm.
Or engine fitters, so the people that get covered in engine oil from stumps.
Yeah.
Stumpy's.
GM says, Patrick, yes, very sus. JT says, does the bus have a windscreen? No.
Who's that?
I wonder how operating it in bad weather would be. Very cold. And when did they enclose the cabs? They enclosed the cabs after these buses. The reason being is they needed the drivers to be able to reach out to indicate which direction they were turning.
I don't see if it's it. The wheel's crooked though. Let's see what I do about this.
Jim says, them Omnibuses look very good. Thank you. Waitrose says, I've been watching a series on Amazon Prime called Steve Canyon about a United States Air Force colonel who troubleshoots across the country. Basically a PR series, but lots of cool planes like the F-102, F-100, and B-47, etc.
Okay.
Says, Mr. E, not seen them. Patrick says, only 4 seats on the other side, Mikey. Yes. Jim says, Waitrose, I've seen the TV show you're referring to. Indeed, lots of Century series fighter jets and B-47s. JT says you should call this project the Magic Bus.
I want it.
Joe says, earlier I was thinking that it's been a while since anyone Marley'd anything. Damn it, I guess my Wildcat won't have folding wings.
Start a rumor that I didn't mean to have folding wings. I just put them on backwards.
It's going to be interesting to see what you Marley up next, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Lube and subscribe, ladies and gents. Lube and subscribe.
Yeah, because you never know when you're going to witness a Marley in the wild.
Okay, you can take your other arm off, mate. You're not ready yet. Get that in there. Grab it. Grip it, man.
Steady.
There it goes. God.
Did we tell them what we're doing next after this build?
No, we haven't.
But shall we show them? Have you got the box there?
I do. Yeah, I'll put his arms on later. I do. Let's do that.
Go on then. Whilst I put this decal down.
Okay, so what we're going to do after this, we're going to continue doing MiniArt sort of World War I stuff because it's cool. So we've chosen to do this one. It's an Austin armored car, the 3rd series.
Yeah.
And it's a full interior.
That one, I'm doing the British one, aren't I?
Yeah. So they're all identical apart from the way they're coloured. But as you can see, mine is from Ukrainian service in 1918 or thereabouts. So I have no idea what it says above the... I showed this to the better-looking Marley, and he said, "Oh, you're joking." He said, "That looks like Oscar the Grouch's bloody bin." I'm just, he really doesn't like me choosing my own things. So I have no idea, but it's interesting because there's, as you can see, this looks like a Cossack behind the armored car there, and he's sort of like, wait for me. I'm the driver, you dickhead. Yeah. And this, it could be in Romanian service because he's Romanian behind.
Very good.
Boom, boom. But yeah, we're doing an Austin armored car, full interior kit. Hooray.
Nice. Should be fun.
You know what? I'll put this driver's arms on off screen because there's a bit of faffing around.
Yeah.
Just because I think I've misaligned the driver, so I'll take this opportunity to re-park his ass, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Right. JT says, thanks for a great stream today. Had fun. You're welcome.
Yeah.
JT will post pics of my destroyer soon. Sounds like a euphemism to me. Patrick says, yes, you did. Oh,
so there we go.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Looking all right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's looking really good. Tiff says, yes, it's another mini art kit. It
You
is.
could hear the eyes roll just going.
Yeah, pretty much. JT says, the starving army was hungry in World War One.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's funny because it's true.
Yeah. We got
That
no
went
outro.
so quick. I honestly thought we were half an hour in when we were an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
No word of a lie.
Yeah. Well, we've got no outro because Modders isn't here. So don't forget to join me and Gary tonight at 8 o'clock for UK time on the live stream where you can win prizes.
Prizes!
Yes.
Frostbeard.
And then tomorrow we're off. Yay, day off. And Thursday we're back 12 till 2 with a Desert Wings build. Yes. We're coming to the end of that. Oh, you know what that means? Well, next week's Christmas week, so we're doing just doing random stuff.
Yeah.
That means the week after we get to start the tornado.
I've just done a tornado. I'm not interested. Yeah. I'll do another tornado. It'd be great.
Yeah. Right. So until Thursday or this evening, cool out for now, everyone.
Thanks for playing.
Bye.